Welcome back, guys, and happy Veterans Day. Hopefully I'll be able to get it loaded up today. I really appreciate everyone's service who served in the military. Today's episode, we're going to have the holiday release of The Lord of the Rings. I skipped the last Doctor Who set from the last time. Just personally had no interest in it, honestly, even for like the serialized cards or anything like that. I told myself, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unbox one of these. Really the pulls that I'm hoping to get, Orcish Bowmasters, of course. The One Ring, if you saw the alt art to that, reminded me like the rock set that came out, a little ways back. Before we get started, first couple of shout outs. Hung Tulo, one of my biggest haters and inspirations, wouldn't be, have been encouraged to do this without him. And then, of course, here with the new Bible from Amazon, King James Version. God, ultimately couldn't be here without him. He's allowed me to, not only be able to buy these little boxes for myself, but also kind of reach out to you guys. I hope that I'm, getting to somebody. But again, I do it all for God. I give all God all the credit and all that. So let's get into this video. So I saw that they were doing serialized cards in this set as well. Not just the only reason that I wanted to. There was plenty of cards that I didn't pull in the last box. That's got a slightly different art than this one. Because my only beef with the serialized cards is that let's see if I can. No. The only beef I have with the serialized cards is I've always figured that it should, if it's got the serialized number, that should be literally the 1 out of 100, 500, what have you. I'm just kind of call it that. Throw my trash in the trash can. I don't feel like, you can have this one, and the only difference is the special foiling on it, which, don't get me wrong, is nice and cool. Does separate it in the long run. And look at that, that's foil. Is that not showing up? There we go. There's the token. We'll flip it around. Of course, we got our commons. Say the scroll sets, or this little scroll border on here is not terrible, but I know there have been people complaining about that. I've learned my lesson is kind of keep it short and simple. With this, the rares, the Shire, Legendary Land, Pippin. Cool. I get past the nervousness of doing these videos. I always have a blast at doing it, but do all of them have that foil treatment to it? Or is that just yeah, look at that. I already got one that one of those. There we go. And the land and that token also had that foil treatment to it too. Now I'm getting confused on if all of them have them or if just a select few. Let me get these full arts kind of separated. I think that's an extended border. Feels like it's been a minute since I've opened these packs for the audience, but at the same time, it's just I didn't want to buy products that just again had no interest in. It's all a little comment on someone else's either TikTok or YouTube video saying they weren't liking the direction that Magic the Gathering was going, or Wizards of the Coast, whoever you want to kind of give credit to, calling Magic the first Mythic, Witch King of Angmar, the Fortnite of trading cards. I thought that was just so funny, or at least I got a kick out of it. It's like, what do you get out of here? Oh. Fortnite. I'll play here and there. With the whole skins, stuff like that. Very neat, very unique. But I just I feel like, with Magic, I would assume that they would have to either purchase or do some kind of other deal to re-release the arts on this. Like, who knows? Maybe these will hold the value just a little bit more than a Fortnite account, which I'm aware people sell their accounts and all that. I always talk about Delighted Halfling. The value of this, the value of that. And, but then, I really just play for the fun of it, just in general. I'll keep my mythics up here. Gandalf the Grey. But whenever it comes down to it, could I really sell my my cards? It's just maybe whenever I'm old and my kid doesn't want to play or have anything to do with Magic. Grandkids, if Magic is even a thing that far down the road. So I like the look of it. I don't know if it's hard to see on the camera or what, but I like the look of the foil on the tokens and stuff. Simple, but very nice. Don't forget, as always, I'm going to try to do a little message at the end of it. Feel free to stick around for it if you're not that type of thing, and no grudge against you, no hate in my heart over it. I hope you do. Feel free to hang out and just listen to me for just a minute longer. Like I said, I'm going to try to have little messages in the end of my videos from here on out. Just it's one thing to, just be giving a little shout out to God and stuff like that. But it's, trying to, do His work, show that I'm putting forth the effort and all that. Sorry, just trying to look at what I'm pulling. Look like a little golem right there. But I know it's not. And I would love to hear from everybody. Again, don't forget, the comment section's always open. Freedom of speech and whatnot. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts, or maybe your best pulls if you happen to buy this set as well. Did you pull a serialized card? I think that's the hopes for everybody. I've only got the one from maybe 2 episodes ago, and nonetheless, really cool. So this will be How many packs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24 packs of this that I, or technically of the 20 of the Lord of the Rings set that I've opened up. In hopes to pull a One Ring. Granted, it won't be the Post Malone one, $2 million. That guy, I think he was from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, I'm hoping to get something good, at least out of those two. Again, I'm just happy opening, adding to my collection. There's that one card with like the little orb, it like starts with a P, Planthar or something like that. I'd be terrible at pronouncing these names. It's another one that I'm kind of hoping to get, whether in the alternate art or not. A shortcut to mushrooms. Yeah, that just kind of caught my eye. If I don't keep or stop grabbing two of these at the same time. Horn of the Mark. Isengard Unleashed. And I'll remember, how to pronounce these just solely through watching the movies and stuff. Ilsdor's Fateful Strike. I always love the art on this one. Yeah, nothing too great, but cool nonetheless. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dawn of the New Age. Look at that. That's very nice. I'm going to keep that one up there. Is that another token? Oh, no. I forgot to pull the token from that one. Dawn of the New Age. The Enchantment. I always feel like these are so hard to read, but I feel like these are more like for collection purposes. Either way, I'll let everybody take a look at that. Who knows, maybe fingers crossed, I'll pull another one. Trying to remain cautious when cutting these. It would be the one time I accidentally slip up. A 1 of 1. 1 of 100. Everybody, there's the token. Or I always see like where people are like, oh, the biggest hits are 1, 69, 420, and like the very last digit of whatever. So like 500 or 1,000 out of 1,000. All that. I always think the whole 69 and 420 thing is just too hilarious to me. The public definitely has a Aragon the Uniter, a sense of humor on itself. Witch King, Sky Scourge. Oh, that looks awful dark. A little bit hard to tell. That's mythic as well, and I may have missed a couple just chatting away. Once you get me talking, it's it gets away from me. It really does. The Myriad Landscape. Always love a good Myriad Landscape. Tentacle. say the only thing about this is the place where I ordered these, or this online, seemed to have this and the next set kind of back to back. So who knows, I might be able to crank out another video sometime soon. The Lost Gatherings of Ixalan, I think that's what it what it's called. Vampires, Dinosaurs, Last March of the Ents. I really did like this card, to be honest. I'm glad I pulled it. Dinosaurs, vampires, pirates. Definitely a unique setting, that's for sure. Dinosaurs have always been a card that, or a card type that I've been interested in, but have never built around. Last March of the Ents, look. I was just saying, I hope that I pulled it again. And look at that. I pulled it 2 times, 2 mythics back to back in the same pack. It's pretty crazy. So, and that next set coming up, I love the idea of getting one of those mana crypts. That way you don't have to spend that kind of money on just one card. I'm sure everybody's going to want one though. And all those different colors. And all that, pretty nice. I doubt that means that it's going to show up any more or less, but at the same time, always remain hopeful. The Balrog, Doran's Bane, Motivated Pony, Mirkwood Chandler, Doors of Durin, Legolas, Counter of Kills. No one felt thicker. And then Stonehewer Giant. With the Commander Masters set, you know, I think that was like 24 packs. Felt like I just kept on and on and on and on opening them. So I'm glad to have something, you know, keep my videos a little bit shorter, compared anyways. This one I think was you know, only available in the collectors, or special collectors edition, holiday edition. It's always right there that I do that. Horn of Gondor, Mist of Lorien, Arwen, Mortal Queen, Courageous Resolve, and Tempt with Discovery. Whoop. The final 2 packs. Say treasure tokens. They need to bring back gold tokens. I love the new arts to these, or just that. I didn't see anything wrong with them. Yeah, you know, the basic lands have remained the same, but I can't remember if these had that foil to them or not. Or in the last time they released Lord of the Rings set. Sailing to the West. Mordor on the march. Lotho, corrupt sheriff. I think that card kind of got a lot of hype. Dawn of the New Age. Two times. But this one is a little bit cooler. We got one last pack. Can we pull one ring? You cannot pass, thou shalt not pass. Slip on the ring. Lash of the Balrog. I have noticed that some of these are just looking a little bit darker. That's something up with these. They go a little bit slower for dramatic effect. The darkness bind them. Something rope. Fell Beast of Mordor. Drake Beast. Lone Dwarf Emissary. Weathertop Deserted Temple. Elvish Harbinger. Alright, so that's going to be it for, pulling the packs. A pretty good haul, I feel like anyways. And then this is here where I start my message. So if you're, going off in the video here, I hope you have a blessed day. And then for the people that's going to stick around for my short message, an extra minute or two, today I'm going to be reading out of Ephesians chapter 4, paragraph 19. Talking about like our language. Something I'm not proud of. I struggled with whenever temper arises, or especially whenever I was younger. Not really having a care in the world what I said or anything like that. And I was like, well, the Bible never specifies don't use, the exact word or something like that. Just something smart to where how I felt like I was justifying it. That there's nothing wrong with it. So we'll come over here. I went about 30 pages too far. And just like I said, I got a new Bible, and now the pages are all sticking together from compared to my old one. Let's see. No, it wasn't 19. It was 29. That's right. So I'll have it right here. So Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And what I really took away from that was, as a Christian, other people shouldn't be hearing me, just talking like a sailor or anything like that. It's hard to, people have temperaments. People want to, express it in a way, and that being foul language and stuff, they feel like, they're really getting their point across and stuff, but we should be setting examples for others. When people look at Christians or think Christians, they typically want to think, they just think they're better than everybody. They think, this and that. And, we're all human. We all make mistakes. And that's why, through the glory of God, we are forgiven. But just remember that next time, that whenever you start a conversation and stuff, that you are going to be setting an example that represents God and just, his followers and all that. And that's why, I typically try to, not, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't, because it is something that I struggle with. Again, I'm human, you're human. But it's just something to keep in mind, especially whenever I'm like at work, in public, and just something bad happen, inconvenient. It's the small inconvenience